ready for the world's greatest adventure? The FFP World Tour 2026. A year-long journey to 36 destinations, packed with fitness, sports, wellness, and unforgettable adventures. Each destination will be under the spotlight. 10 days of activations, events, challenges, and your chance to connect with like-minded people. The tour is led by the Chief Adventure Officer, who will travel the world for 12 months, discovering, exploring, and sharing the best experiences along the way. The CAO will be joined by 100 ambassadors throughout the world to connect with the people and inspire their city. Want to get involved? Simply register as a user or a member on our website or tag FFP Travels when posting content of the places you visit and the people you meet. It's that easy. This is more than just a tour. This is the world's greatest adventure. Morning. Hope everything's all well and good wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the show. Today we're going to talk, simply straight jump into it. We're going to just talk with coaches or talk about coaches. And yesterday we talked about how Dubai is a tough place for sports coaches or PTs to make a living, to financially support themselves. In fact, the facts of after the first year, 15% only remain in the market, or 85% of people are out of the market by time the year is up. It's pretty crazy. And then on the other side of it, after 2 years, less than 5% of the market still remains. So to give you kind of a quick indication on that, let's say out of every 10,000, there's only 500 trainers remaining. Here in the UAE, there's around about 15 to 20,000 trainers kind of more seen, recognised, where there's probably about another 5 to 10,000 trainers. So there's about 30,000 trainers around the UAE, and the UAE is a very small place. So what I want to do is chat today on a few basics on how trainers can improve their business, I suppose, how they can find more clients, and kind of focus on that, like how do you find more clients? Now, there's two things I want to come straight back down to. One is majority of people fail because they get into it for the wrong reason. Okay, they basically get into it because they want to look for a side hustle, they think it's cool to be part of the gym, they want to think about it more for themselves, and that's why they kind of jump into it. And so they jump into the coaching side, where they more just enjoy going to the gym. And it's just like any other sport, you can be a good player, does not mean you're a good coach. So a lot of people get into PTing or sports coaching simply because they think that's the only way for them. And the second side of it is, it literally comes down to just being too lazy or not understanding the effort that needs to be made to run your own business, because that's what you do essentially as a freelancer. You become a freelancer or you work at a gym. So when you look at it from this perspective, we're going to look at it from, you get certified, then what can you do? And then if you choose to go down the freelancer route, what do you need to do and how can you? So if you have any comments, questions, throw them in the comment section down below, let us know. This is all part of our Wednesday workday kind of thing, where we're going to focus more on the professional side. So our Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, it's more about the social, the active, the people, the public, the community. This one is on the side of, we're going to focus on helping coaches, professionals, stuff like that. So each Wednesday, in fact, we're going to have trainer hubs, coacher hubs, where you can join in and you can be, come along and we can have discussions face to face as well, in person. So yeah, if you're not already, make sure you are following on FFP Travels. Okay, so we're on all social media platforms, and so you can just find out more information there. You can keep up to date with what's happening with sports, fitness and events within the region. So let's kind of jump straight into it. Let's go into it. So like I said, the first thing is you get certified, and then people get certified and they try and find a job, where realistically is the best way to get into this is play the sport, like go to the sports club, play the sport, get good at the sport, and then get certified to become a coach. Or go to the gym, work out, get the results, and then get the certification to become a fitness trainer. Number one, hands down, that's the best pathway to take if you're serious about being successful as a coach. Now this does take obviously a few years, but that is, if you're committed to it, then years is a standard thing, okay, standard practice. The other side of it, so once you get your certification, is what do you do from there? You've got two pathways. One is to work for the facility or work as a freelancer. Now, the glory things of today have been sold as entrepreneurs or freelancers. You know, you go out on your own, you make your own money, you can make as much money as you want, you can do online training. The best way to start, though, is when you become a freelancer, is that you're effectively running your own business. You need to learn how to, one, create leads, make sales, onboard, deliver results, do your accounting. So it's not just delivering the training, it's usually a lot more that comes with it. That's on the freelance side of things. When you go work for a facility, they take care of the sales for you because they have their own marketing team, their own sales team, and they assist you here. And that's a great way to start. It's a great way to learn on what you can do in order to build your own business. It just gives you the confidence to speak to people like in a facility or at a sports center that already want coaching to better themselves. Let's say at paddle, at tennis, at a golf club, at a football club, a rugby club. They already want to get better at the sport. Or if you're at a fitness club, they already want to get better at fitness. So you're talking to people that already want what you can help them with. So working at a fitness facility or a sports club is the best way to get into the industry. Okay. You'll start off with things like walking the floor, like you'll just simply show up. And it's one of the biggest learnings that you can take. It's one of the biggest learnings I took. So that's what exactly happened to me. I literally went down to a gym. I literally started helping out. Oh, welcome on. I'll get back to this. As a beginner, how do I start making a workout plan and prepare a proper diet for myself to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Great question. On that point, it's the basics. No, I was going to go to, like, literally, it is literally the basics. And I know people don't want to hear this, but it's not about making a workout plan. Like, if you're a beginner and you want to get into your fitness, there's usually two things you want to do. One is lose fat. That's usually the main priority. And the second one is gain muscle. Now, to do the first one, lose fat, is as simple as going for a walk. Literally walking, cycling, swimming. And it doesn't mean doing laps, it doesn't mean going for miles. It means just getting out and going for a casual walk to start with. It means going for a casual swim to start with. It means jumping on a bicycle and just going for a basic bike ride. It just means be active to start with. Be more active than what you currently are. That's the start of the workout plan, and then from there you would literally look at the way you're eating and you just reduce the amount of calories, or if you are okay with that side of things, reduce the amount of sugar, reduce the amount of fat. Like, the whole thing is, prioritizing protein is the key factor. So instead of having 30 drink, have water, or have sparkling water. Instead of having juices, alright, have a fruit. So it's about doing the simple things. That's the fastest way to start off with a workout. Now if it's the next level and you're looking for a workout plan, a proper plan, and then honestly, you just go to a gym facility. Find your closest gym, one that you feel comfortable in. Literally, that's about comfort to start with. Alright? And then just take small steps. Because it's pretty funny, because now you've asked this question from the opposite side. See, as a trainer, if you're getting into the industry and you're at a fitness facility, there's people that, like you're explaining now, coming to facilities, they're looking to get fit, right? They're looking to begin their journey into feeling better by losing weight or gaining muscle. So that's why I said trainers, when you get certified, be at a facility first, go to a training facility, like learn and talk to people that want what you have or are looking to get fit just like you are now. So hoping that answers your question, and thank you for asking the question. Appreciate it. So going back to the trainer side, if you want to become a trainer, you're doing that side of things, you decided, the gym, I do beg people, go to work for a facility. Now there is a catch there. The catch is that when you work for a facility is looking for experienced people. And this is why I say the best way to get into the industry is to first, work work at a space, get certified, and then train there, because they'll usually, they'll see your experience, it's more about the relationship side of things, and they'll bring you into the space itself. You're welcome, yo, you're welcome. Awesome. That's why that pathway is the best pathway to take. Now, when you're doing those things, then literally the second part of this is you step into a space of an environment, right? So if let's say you're a pedal coach, you've played pedal, you're really good at pedal, people see you anyway. People take on trainers or coaches because they are inspired by them, like the way they look or the way they perform on the sports field. That's why people hire coaches. Like myself, it's the same. If I want to get better at volleyball, I'll go find someone who's better at volleyball than I am, and I'll do that way, right? So it's just natural. So if you want to be, this is what I'm supposed to get into. If you want to be a fitness coach, you want to go down the freelancer side of things, then there's 5 things you can do to help you as a freelancer. Basically, the 5 things that you would do at a gym facility, like literally. If you're wondering where I am, by the way, let me give you a quick view at the same time. Where am I? Here I am, down at Kite Beach. Beautiful space down here. Okay, so we're going to first 5 things. There's 5 things that we can do as far as, you're a freelancer, how do I get clients? Because if you're not at a gym facility or stuff like that, then the hard thing is actually getting the attention that people know about you, and that's like the really weird thing. So, yeah. So the first thing you need to be able to do is you need to be able to create content. I know it's such a weird one because people talk about it all the time, but creating content does a couple of things. One, it shows it puts you in front of people to show your talents, your skill sets, your abilities. For example, if you're a paddle tennis player and you want to be a paddle tennis coach, then just videoing yourself playing the game of paddle, it starts the thing of being proof of how you play the game. All right, and if you just post each day, you do that, let's say for example for 1 year, there's 365 posts in the year, that's on your social media, and if it's current, if it's relevant, people get to see that. And that's the first thing. It's simple. It's not about having to explain anything, it's not about having to talk about the paddles or the techniques. I mean, it's literally just videoing you playing the game. Now, of course, if you want to be a coach, then the deeper you can start going into that. This is how you hit, this is how you serve, this is how you hit it off the wall, this is how you position yourself on the court, this is how you work in tandem with your partner. These kind of things, the more information you get, obviously the more value that people can start to see in you, and the more value that people will see in your content. So it's becoming that simple. So doing videos of yourself playing the sport, and then if you just explain to people or try to help people via your content, it's free, it's just to turn on the video, it's the easiest way to do it, and away you go. It's that simple. It's really that simple. So that's number 1. Create content of you doing the sport, the gym, the strength training, the cardiovascular. Number 1. If you want to get seen, if you want to start coaching, you want to start building your business, start there. Okay, start with content. The second thing on that is start visiting as many different places as you can. So I'll stick to the theme of paddle. If you play paddle, you go to different paddle clubs and you play with other paddle players. This gives you 2 things. One is it helps you improve your skill set. It helps to get you into the community, all right? And it just invites you to see and meet different people, which is the key point here. If you are looking to improve your business, like this is why you're doing it. One is you're improving your sport. The second one is you're meeting more people. You don't get clients by being in a shell and nobody knows about you. Right? You get clients by talking to someone, giving them a good impression of you, by they see your skill set, they see your personality, they see your characteristics, and they recommend you. All right. So if you're not directly working with the person you meet, if they get a good impression of you, they can potentially recommend you. And so that's why the second thing is you've just got to go out there, and you've just got to go for the purpose of not to go and sell, but for the purpose of I'm playing paddle in this case, or I'm just seeing what this facility is like. I'm meeting new people at this facility, and if it's just playing, then start right there. Just start right there, literally. Okay. So yeah, get on social media, video yourself doing the sport, and 2, when you're out and about, go visit different places so you get seen by different groups of people. So that's number 2. Number 3, a real simple way, is what you can do immediately. What you can do today is you can jump on your WhatsApp, all right, and you can just start messaging people on, like, hey, let them know, hey, I'm starting to coach people. I'd like to help people improve their paddle game. If there's something you'd like to do, if you feel I can help, or if you know someone that I might be able to help, I'd love if you recommend. If not, no worries. Thank you very much for your time. Like, something as simple as that, just sending out a message without expectations of a return reply, is a really good way. In fact, it's what I've done with FFP and just literally getting the word out there. I just put a message out on my WhatsApps once every 2 or 3 weeks, just letting people know, look, we're doing events, we're doing live shows, we're doing sports coverage. That's it. If they know anyone that wants any of that, let me know. That's the simplicity of this, like getting on your WhatsApps and just sending out a simple message. It's better if you do a video because people can actually connect with you a little bit more. And you find, actually, I found, like, people I didn't even know were on my contact list. I was like, oh, geez, hi there. And then, yeah, I do a video. So that's just my way of doing it. So that's number 3. Jump on your WhatsApps. You can do that today. If you feel uncomfortable, just try and do it with 5 or 10. You know, do personal hello, how are you? All right, 5 or 10 a day. It just helps you to start building. If you do this over the next 10 days, that's 50 to 100 people extra that at least know that you're coaching now. So it's a real simple way. That's number 3. Okay, number 4 is what I'm doing right now. Number 4 is go live. Go live on your social media, literally. So there is a big reason I am going live at 8 a.m. every morning, weekdays, with FFP Live Show, is to just get that consistency so people can start to learn and know that we are doing a live show 8 a.m. every morning, and we're just trying to find things that help give value to people. I know it's look, for a lot of people though, that feels really weird. It freaks people out. They're like, oh, I don't know what to say, nobody's going to watch. The truth of the matter is that you're 100% right. Nobody is going to watch. But until you start building up, like, let's say, for example, I have the mindset of, for the next 1 year, we're going to go live at 8 a.m. Monday to Friday, and over each week we might find one extra person that joins in. Okay, I can be honest with you. The last two days, sorry, longer than that. We started last week, all right, 8 a.m. and literally 1, maybe 2 people, maybe, like, I think it was only 2 days that 2 people showed up for portions of it. Right now there's 3 people watching, all right? I know if I continue this for the entire year, eventually we'll get to a space where we'll have many more people watching on a daily basis. I'll bring in guests, I'll get in more information, I'll bring in other experts, we'll do it from different locations, provide more value. I'm learning just as much from you guys as, you know, as much as I'm sharing value here. So going live just with your phone is a great way to simply start connecting with people. Go on TikTok, go on Instagram, go on LinkedIn, whatever social media platform you have. Now, if you can't go live on a social media platform, then what you do is once a week you arrange a free, if you're a paddle coach, a free lesson for 2 or 3 people that happens at like 10 o'clock every Wednesday or 8 o'clock. You just pick a time. Pick a time once a week. We do 8 a.m. free lessons. Okay, so again, you go live. It's harder because live social, it literally pushes out to different people through your social network, whereas if you're starting a in-person live once a week, you know, people got to learn about it, and to learn about it you've got to send a message, do an email, show up, call your friends, something like that. So yeah, live is a better way to do that. Go live, just go live. If you're not sure what to talk about, use ChatGPT. I mean, just talk about your experience for the week. If you're a paddle coach, I'm going to stick to paddle because we're using that right now. Maybe you come across a new player, maybe you had a new paddle, maybe you saw a new technique, and you just share your opinion. That's all you're doing, just share your opinion, because everyone out there has their own opinions, and you're just creating conversations. So that's number 4, go live regularly. Go live. Okay. Number 5, Now, it's not necessarily in order what's most effective and least effective, but this case here, number 5, what do I got amongst this one? Give stuff away for free. You hear it on the YouTube, you hear it on the content things, give things away for free. Literally. And the reason I say this and why it's worked so much for me, I can tell you. So for right now, we do live broadcasts. Now, I've been doing live broadcasts for larger events for the last 5 years. In the last 2 months, I've been going along to various events around the UAE, showing up. I just show up. I'm going live, right? And I've been given, just doing free interviews with people, hosting on our social media platform, right? I've been building a proof of service for people via our profile. And if you go on FFP Travels, you'll see all these different interviews, you'll see all these different bits of information, you'll see all these updates, right? And I've done these free streamings where I've gone done a surf lifesaving, mountain biking, I've gone to a marathon, and what it's led to is the demographic that I'm targeting, grassroots sports that cannot afford streaming, have now started seeing what I'm doing, and now they're like, oh, can we start creating a partnership or a collaboration where we can do live streaming for these guys? Now, the first ones, I'm just being very open with this, is that, I just showed up, put the camera on, started streaming. All right. Now, organizers, because they know, they've seen what I'm doing, they're now saying, oh, well, we can now promote it for me, which honestly allows me then to connect with their communities and grow the audience. So it's about creating awareness. So doing things for free, it gives you experience, it allows you to develop, and it gives you the in to more people. It allows people to see your skill set and what you can deliver and what you can do. So it's huge. It's huge. Fifth one being free, big tick, huge tick in my opinion. If you want to really get yourself out there, do a few things for free. Now, when you start charging is you literally get to a point of people are like, you're going to meet new people, right? You're always going to meet new people. And so when you meet someone new, they will say, how much will it cost me? And then you let them know. It's simple that they'll ask you. It's crazy simple as that. And if it's that valuable and they go, oh, great, well, and they give you money. And it's that simple. Honestly, it's that simple. So do things for free. Go live regularly. Show up regularly. Pick a time, pick a day. Just do that on the regular. Okay? Video yourself. Use social media. Create content, post content every single day so there's a proof of. We all go through that where, you see someone, you meet someone, they tell you what they do, and you always go to the social media page to see the proof of. It's your CV. Your social media is your CV these days. So definitely you want to be doing that content. Do some coaching if you can on your content. It's a way to do it. Networking. Show up to places. Go and play paddle at various places, various locations. You'll see our live streams are going to be at various locations all the time. Yeah. So you want to be able to do that. Show up at new locations because that's networking. All right, and then do your site for free. So. Yeah, go visible. Oh, and WhatsApps. Send out WhatsApp. Send out a WhatsApp at least. No, you can probably do it every 2 weeks, to be fair. People's minds just get lost all the time. So go live, shop at places, send out WhatsApps, give something away for free, right? And be seen. Those are my 5 key points. If you've got other key points that you think are valuable to people as well, put them out there. Let us know what you think as far as what helps people grow their business. But I said, before you get into personal training, before you get into coaching, make sure you go through the right pathway. Play the sport first. Do it for a couple of years. Get really good at it. If you've already done it for a couple of years, great. Then get the certification, take the next step, and then usually stick with a sports facility to begin with. Or before you even do the certification, just start talking with people. Just start chatting with people about what you're doing. Let me change this around a little bit. Give it a different viewpoint. You should just start chatting with people to begin with. It's one of the best ways to do it. Okay. and then you'll find it takes time. You got to keep building. You got to keep building. You got to keep building. It doesn't happen just like that. Okay, so take your time, build it over time, and you'll be successful. And if you're not sure exactly what to do, like right now, today, go onto your WhatsApp, just message people. Oh, let's start coaching. I'm looking to help people. If you like help, let me know. If you know someone that I can help, let me know. That's the fastest way. Then just record yourself doing content, playing the sport, being at the gym. You don't have to speak on camera, just record yourself. Those are the fastest ways to do it. Okay. We're going live 8 a.m. every single weekday. As you can see, today was a bit more work-oriented. Tomorrow, we're going to talk with the public about what ways that they can improve their self, their lifestyle, how they can get more active daily. And it's a big weekend as well. There's lots of things coming up this weekend. Hood to Coast. There's 2 half marathons. The Dubai Creek Marathon's happening. Queen Marathon's happening. We're going to be live streaming the Queen Marathon. TK's got a fitness event happening, fitness workout, and there's a whole lot more. But we'll talk about that on Friday. So yeah, probably. Hope it all helps, and let us know any questions that you guys do have. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Get ready for the world's greatest adventure. The FFP World Tour 2026. A year-long journey to 36 destinations, packed with fitness, sports, wellness, and unforgettable adventures. Each destination will be under the spotlight. 10 days of activations, events, challenges, and your chance to connect with like-minded people. The tour is led by the Chief Adventure Officer, who will travel the world for 12 months, discovering, exploring, and sharing the best experiences along the way. The CAO will be joined by 100 ambassadors throughout the world to connect with the people and inspire their city. Want to get involved? Simply register as a user or a member on our website, or tag FFP Travels when posting content of the places you visit and the people you meet. It's that easy. This is more than just a tour. This is the world's greatest adventure.